Hi everyone. I wanted to talk to you today about a content marketing tip that will help you to get more results and more traction with your SEO and your web marketing performance. Ultimately, you want to get more leads, more sales, more traffic, more qualified people seeing the content that's on your site and getting more awareness. The more people you can get in front of, especially if they are qualified people in your market, the more chances you'll have of benefiting from them in terms of engagement, in terms of getting them as leads, more inquiries, or even sales. So the tip I want to emphasize on today is focusing on being a billboard for your business. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, like, are you presenting your business in the way that it should be received? It's simple, I know, but a lot of people, they don't do it. Everybody has a desire for what type of business they want to be, but they don't actually invest in the business itself to present it in that way. A classic example that I see, and I normally see it when I go to the gym all the time, it's personal trainers. The reason people hire personal trainers is to get fit, and to get fit, they look uh, like the whole image of uh, being fit is you need to look aesthetically fit or healthy. It's an aesthetic industry. Yes, there's things on the inside with like being healthy and looking after your heart and your weight and all of that. But essentially, the first thing that matters is how it looks from the outside. Now, if you see somebody who says that they are a personal trainer, but they aren't actually they're not presenting themselves in that way, then it's already a barrier to selling that service. So if somebody looks overweight, and like I see this all the time at the gym, I see personal trainers who aren't in shape, personal trainers who don't train, personal trainers who don't eat right, personal trainers who don't maintain a healthy lifestyle because like I happen to live in the neighborhood and see some of them around. And there's gym patrons who actually look healthier and more aesthetically appealing than them. Uh, their entire business inside the gym, the first point of call is them being a billboard for their business. And if their look isn't selling it for them, then it's going to be very hard uh, for people to even listen to what they have to say. And for them to get people to listen to what they have to say is to do with the content. Uh, on top of that, they don't even present the content. So the way that a lot of these personal trainers work, I'm just taking a personal training niche as an example. A lot of people will sign up with the gyms, they pay some rent to get access to the clientele list, and then they get handed leads. And then they need to persuade them to go with them. Okay, if you can persuade, that's great, but you don't want to have that prospect or the person who is the lead to have a doubt in their mind saying, look, this person's really going to make me look like that. You need to be what you're trying to sell. So ask yourself, with the business that you are in, are you selling yourself aesthetically and providing that impression like a billboard for what you sell? So if you're selling the fast car, then is your car actually quick? Do you have proof of that? Can you share it in terms of like videos? Can you share it in terms of statistics? Can you create tables? Can you create comparison videos or interview other experts who might have driven the vehicle? Uh, like think about yourself in plumbing. Like, do you have before and after shots of the plumbing work that was done? Was there some work that was complex? Was there a case study uh, where where you had to resolve a problem and you had to do it quickly, and you were able to step up to the plate and resolve the issue in the way that the client expected it to? And then that could be turned into a video. That could be turned into like a case study that's written. There could be uh, photos that were shown that were taken off like the before and after, or just the entire process, or even just do and explain a video and use that as content to use it as proof. Other things include getting like testimonials and reviews. Are people actually vying for your business? And are they doing it on your site? Are they doing it on third-party websites? Are they sending it to you in emails or in text messages? Are you able to take screenshots of those and use that as proof on your site? Not to say that, not to only say that you are the best, but that other people are proving that you are the best. Has your business won awards? And if so, can you tell a story about like how that came about? How did you get nominated? How did you get picked? How did you get shortlisted? How did you win? What did you do to win? And what was the result of the win? Like what came off the back of that? There's a story there, and that story can be shared, and you can share it in the form of a blog post. You can share it in the form of an article. You can do an explainer video. You can do a showcase. You can take photos of what actually happened, like before, during, and after the win, and then just share your story. It's an easy way to get out there, and you can simply publish these on your site and also on other websites where it's relevant. Get links back to your website, and end up building that authority. Easy way to get traffic. Are you a billboard for what you sell? Another thing that I really stress and emphasize is to get your website's content right from the beginning. Invest in it right from the outset. Don't just get something up for the sake of getting something up. You need to sell hard, especially if you're a startup or if you are a new entrant or a small entrant and you need to penetrate the market. You have to have an irresistible offer, and you have to be able to engage people in that market better than what anyone else can offer. Because if you're with other more established websites and competitors and businesses, people can go to other people in your market, and it's going to be tough to compete. So you could say the last line of defense is going to be the content that's on your site, and it's either going to hook them in and reel them in, or it's going to turn them away. So some easy things that you can do. You can write long form content, make sure it's valuable, figure out how to demonstrate demonstrate value by creating that knowledge gap, and create that knowledge gap, present the solution, and then fill the gap as with how you can solve that solution quickly for that market, and give them what they want. That's what everyone is looking for ultimately. Create blog posts as well. Make sure they're long form, and they can be things like guides. They can be how-to. They can be explainers. You can actually do a video, or you can do an audio recording and then turn it into a transcript, and just demonstrate value. But you need to figure out what that value is. So ask the people in your market, what is it they want? What is it they want to know? And once you get that information and that insight, give it to them and use that knowledge gap to demonstrate value. And what you'll find is you should be able to get more exposure once you start publishing it on your site and sharing it with Google and sharing it on other in other online channels to start getting inbound traffic. But what you'll also see happening is when you're going through your selling process, it should be easier to navigate people through your sales funnel and to get them to become more qualified as leads, to get them to buy into your business and even people in your business as experts. And then you should be able to convert people, usually at a higher price. So, yeah, try to use this to your advantage. Well, not even try, just use it to your advantage. I can't stress this uh, like more. Like, be a billboard for your business. Do it from the outset. If you've got thick skin, ask people in your industry, ask people who are customers, ask people who could be customers. Now, what do they think of your business? And if the image doesn't align with what you want to project, fix it. And once you fix it, then you can promote it. Hire an SEO, hire marketers, and then they'll amplify that for you. Have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for joining me.